Have you ever looked around at your life and thought, why do I still feel insecure, even after everything I've accomplished? Beautiful souls, today I want to talk about one of the most important astrological shifts of this decade, Chiron entering Taurus. We're going to explore what Chiron is, why this transit matters, how long it lasts, and what it could mean for every zodiac sign. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. In astrology, Chiron is often called the wounded healer. It represents the places where we carry emotional pain, feelings of inadequacy, or old wounds that never seem to fully disappear. But here's the beautiful part. Those same wounds can become our greatest source of wisdom and compassion. On June 19, 2026, Chiron steps into Taurus, beginning a major shift in collective energy. It will briefly return to Aries during its retrograde cycle, then settle back into Taurus in April 2027, where it will remain until May 5, 2034. In other words, we're entering an 8-tier chapter focused on healing our relationship with security, self-worth, money, the body, nature, and what truly makes us feel safe. Taurus is an earth sign. It loves stability, comfort, and building something lasting. But Chiron doesn't just show us what's comfortable, it gently reveals where we're hurting. During these years, many people may realize they've been measuring their value by their income, appearance, possessions, or the approval of others. This transit asks a simple but powerful question. If all of that disappeared, would you still believe you're enough? For many people, financial fears could surface so they can finally be healed. Others may rethink their relationship with food, health, or body image. On a global level, we may also see growing conversations about food systems, natural resources, land, sustainability, and caring for the earth. Now let's talk about how this energy may show up for each zodiac sign. Aries, your healing centers on finances and self-value. You're learning that your greatest resource isn't your paycheck, it's you. Don't compare yourself to others or tie your worth to material success. Taurus, this is your personal transformation. Chiron in your sign encourages deep self-acceptance and healing around identity, confidence, and body image. You don't need external validation to prove your value. Gemini, this journey happens quietly within your inner world. Meditation, journaling, and facing hidden emotions can become powerful tools for healing. Try not to distract yourself just to avoid what's inside. Cancer, your focus is friendships and community. You may finally let go of the need to fit in, and instead surround yourself with people who truly appreciate you. Leo, your career and public image come into focus. You're being invited to redefine success and stop letting your job title determine your soul. Virgo, this transit expands your beliefs and confidence in your own wisdom. You don't have to know everything before sharing your gifts with the world. Libra, healing comes through trust, intimacy, and shared finances. Learning healthy boundaries without closing your heart could be one of your greatest lessons. Scorpio, relationships become the classroom. Old patterns may surface, but they're giving you the chance to create partnerships built on honesty instead of fear. Sagittarius, your daily routines and physical well-being deserve attention. Rest isn't weakness, and taking care of your body is part of your purpose. Capricorn, you're invited to rediscover joy. Creativity, hobbies, laughter, and simple pleasures can become deeply healing, even if they don't produce money or achievements. Aquarius, this transit reaches into your roots, family patterns, and emotional foundations. Healing may come from creating inner safety instead of searching for it outside yourself. Pisces, your voice matters. If you've ever doubted your intelligence or been afraid to speak up, these years encourage you to trust your ideas and communicate with confidence. The signs likely to feel this energy most intensely are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, because they form strong aspects to Chiron's position in Taurus. But remember, intensity doesn't mean something bad is happening. Sometimes life applies pressure only because it's helping us grow. For Aries, this can actually feel like a breath of fresh air after hosting Chiron for many years. And for Virgo and Capricorn, the energy often flows more naturally, making healing easier to integrate into everyday life. If you were born roughly between 1977 and 1984, This period may also coincide with your Chiron return, a significant life milestone, when old wounds resurface so they can finally be understood, integrated, and transformed into wisdom. The biggest message of Chiron in Taurus is surprisingly simple. Your value is not your salary. Your value is not your appearance. Your value is not your social status. Your value is not determined by other people's opinions. Beautiful souls, this is slow healing. It's not about becoming someone new overnight. It's about remembering who you've always been underneath the fear. And maybe that's the greatest gift of all. I'd love to hear from you. Which part of this message resonated the most? Are you healing your relationship with money, your body, your confidence, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And if this message touched your heart, share it with someone who might need the reminder that they are already enough.